Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we've got a review impressions of a cool knife loaned to me by Mr. Eddie. This is the Tasca Tools version 2 Mack Daddy. Let's take a look at this. Alright, today we're looking at the version 2 Mack Daddy. This is by Tasca Tools. This is a USA made, handmade knife. Really cool. Mr. Eddie, if you haven't had a chance to check him out, I have a link for his YouTube channel down below in the description, and also to his Instagram page. He also makes custom knives, by the way, but he has an incredible collection. He shared 3 knives with me. This is going to be part 1 of the 3 reviews that I'm doing, and this is the Tasca Tools Mack Daddy, and this is the version 2. So let's talk about this guy. So first of all, the name of it is version 2 Mack Daddy. The knife manufacturer is Tasca Tools, and the designer is the gentleman at Tasca Tools, which I don't know the gentleman. I know Mr. Eddie told me who it was, and I'm going to see if I can look it up real quick. Probably can't. Yeah, so I looked real quick and I couldn't find it. So anyways, if you guys know, feel free to comment down below. All right, so this is an M390 blade, hollow grind with zirconium thumb studs, zirconium pivot and pivot collars, and titanium scales, titanium deep pocket carry clip with a hidden hardware inside, lanyard back spacer right here with a little lanyard loop. We have the milling for the lock bar on the inside, so you don't see it on the outside. Nice clip going in and out around it there at the bottom. Pretty thick scales, not milled for weight relief, so it's got some weight to it, which is cool. And then also you have a steel bar insert over travel stop on this blade. Big old finger sharpening choil there, definitely kind of works. My hand fits in here with my big large hands with big meaty fingers. Got a little extra room. I guess I could choke up, give me a little extra room, so you know, take that into consideration. It's thick scales. I thought when I first got this to open and close it was going to be super difficult, but it wasn't. It was actually very smooth, very easy, which was really nice. So the lock type is a frame lock, pretty thin bar, which is what you would hope to get, so it's not sticking out overly. So that does make it really nice to reverse flick and to use as a left-handed. I like that. Opening and closing with the thumb studs, 100%. Now, there's enough room there for a little middle finger reverse flick, especially with that hollow grind that you get your finger in. So I've got bonus flick. And of course, you've got the top flipper, which works, and you can also do the knuckle flip on there. Then you've also got the little light switch right here, flipper as well, that works. It does get a kind of a crisp detent as long as you get it on the top and do the light switch. It's not bad. It's not bad. The front flipper can definitely give you a little more actuation, and then the thumb studs definitely do that. And then, of course, the middle finger reverse. Let me do that again. Come on. There we go. Middle finger reverse flicking works pretty consistently when I practice. Apparently, I've forgotten. But anyways, so yeah, that's kind of cool. The blade shape, definitely, I would call it, yeah, is it harpoon? Is it clip point? I don't know. Is it Persian? It almost looks Persian to me. Maybe it's just modified. Modified Persian harpoon, clip point, buoy, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I think it's cool. It's different. It's definitely unique. Definitely something Mr. Eddie would have, because he has some crazy stuff in his collection. And I appreciate it, because crazy knives and ideas lead to other crazy knives and ideas. And eventually some of those things are going to come together in a fashion that, whether I think it's crazy or not, I'm going to love, right? And I think that's what's happening. You have so many options out there in the knife community right now, which is great. I don't see it as an issue. I see it as a blessing, because the fact that you can have this and people who love this design can just embrace it, enjoy it, and it's such a well-made knife, I think is awesome, right? Neat materials, handled well, just works really nicely. Even if it's not my perfect cup of tea, it's a great knife. And I don't hate this. I absolutely do not hate this knife. I can tell you, I would in the past, looking at this knife, I would have said, I don't like this knife. After handling it, I've got to say, I don't hate it, okay? And that's as far as I'm going to go. I said that, I think, in the unboxing, but I'm going to say it again here because I'm not committing to anything, Mr. Eddie. I'm just enjoying the knife and appreciating you allowing me to have a chance to check this out. This is it's a good knife. You picked the doozy here. This is nice. I like it. So, yeah, I like all that. So let's go ahead and do some weights and measurements while we're at it, so we can kind of get an idea how big is this blade and what's the weight. I'm going to guess it's about 4.5 ounces. It feels a little heavy. Maybe 4.5 ounces. 4.6, 4.7. Let's see. 4.4, 4.5, so we're close. 4.5, it's not bad. It's a little heavy, but it's not, you know, there's not a lot of weight relief in the scales, so that's kind of acceptable. So I'm going to guess it's right at 8 or a little under 8. Let's see. We're just a little under 8. We're 7 3/4, maybe 2 3/4, maybe 6/8. So 7, no, 7 3/4. So that would be 2 6/8. So I'm gonna say 7/8, maybe 7/8. Yeah, right at 7/8. Pretty close. I don't know. It's just under 7/8. All right, handle area. If you go from the tip here, you got about 4 3/4. If you do the choke up position, you get about 4.5 inches, right? So I mean that's nice. From the tip to the back of the scale, we're right at 3, and I'm gonna say 7/16. Yeah, 7/16. Yeah, 3 7/16. Then the actual cutting length is going to actually be 3 1/4. So that's what you got as far as the blade. Now it's super hollow grind. You can see that. It'll come up nice, thin, super slicey, which I think is cool. All right, let's see what's the blade stock thickness. I'm going to guess it's like 140, 150 thousandths of an inch. It looks big. I don't know. It just looks big, but I've always been shown to be wrong. So let's see. 135 thousandths of an inch. So it's a little thinner than I thought. Not bad, not bad, especially with the hollow grind. That's going to be really nice. So I think that's definitely a cool idea. All right, so what's the knife category? Is this a budget? No way. Is it a regular? No way. Is it a high end? No way. Is it a custom mid-tech? Yes, because I looked at the website, $770 for the basic version of this. And I think that's without the zirconium thumb studs. I'm pretty sure maybe it is with zirconium thumb studs, but this has been upgraded. So I'm going to guess around between $770 and $800, maybe $850, right? So it's not cheap, but it's not crazy expensive. It's attainable. It's reachable. So I think, you know, if you get there and you see one available, you should go for it, right? All right, so it's definitely a custom level. Is it EDC hard use or collection piece? Absolutely collection piece. This is certainly Mr. Eddie's collection piece, but it's also very much a user hard use knife, or EDC. I know he carries a lot of these and he enjoys carrying them, so why not? I do the same with myself. I carry some crazy knives that most people would have as safe queens, just because I don't enjoy them unless I carry them, and that's what I do. So definitely that, but I could easily see having this one as a safe queen. I could easily see people being very careful with it. Certainly, it's a nice knife. But I think it could also handle a lot of work, so I think that's nice. Overall design, what do I feel? Handles, surprisingly, the handles are comfortable. As blocky and industrial looking as this knife is, it's darn comfortable in my hand. I'm so surprised. Opening and closing is really nice, very smooth, very buttery smooth, really surprisingly good. Jimping, there's jimping here. It does lock you in, so it works pretty nice as far as that. So the jimping on here, I'll take that. Clip, you can definitely have a clip that goes in and out of the pocket. That nice little nub goes over the pockets, no sharp edges, which thank you, appreciate that. And then as far as lanyard, there's definitely a little loop there for the lanyard, so you're all set. And surprisingly, this is rounded and chamfered, so this doesn't dig in. Man, Giant Mouse, please learn from this. This is what I want. I want something like this and can do this. It's not going to cause discomfort, right? Like every Giant Mouse has ever done. Anyways, opening and closing, overall feel is great. I really like this. It's smooth opening, it's smooth closing. It really has a nice smooth action. So I think that's great. Now fidget factor, you've got a flipper that works pretty decently. It's not the best flipper, but it's pretty decent, but it's not primary. You've got a front flipper that works pretty crisply too as well. You got thumb studs, they work really nicely as well, right? And then you got the bonus middle finger reverse flick. Oops, if you don't hit the table and cut it, works really well as well. So I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give this 8 out of 10 for fidget factor. 8 out of 10. It's about to knock it out of the park, but 8 out of 10. Might even be a little bit higher, but 8 out of 10 because of, you know, whatever. All right, so what's the fidgety goodness out of that 8 out of 10? I'm going to give this a 97. It's an A+, 97. It's not quite 100, only because left-handed, I was having a little trouble with a couple things, right? I can't really, middle finger, of course now I do it. Every time I did this, it was next to impossible for me to do. Of course I can do it now. Of course I can do it now. But I was having trouble, I swear to you. But anyways, I'm going to go by what the historical. So I'm going to give it a 98. Like I said, A+. It's really good. I'd be happy with this. I would take this any day, right? So, all right. So overall thoughts, final thoughts. Is it recommended? 100% recommended. Yes, this is a great knife. If the aesthetics speak to you, if you like the way this looks, if you like the way everything about it, and I can guarantee the action is sweet. It's really nice. It's very comfortable. It's very fidgety. If you're curious, is it worth it? Is it worth the premium? Yes, it is. Now, to me, knives in this category, in any category when you get into the mid-tech custom, it's going to be all about aesthetics. It's going to be what do you like? What do you prefer? So I would say for this particular knife, If it speaks to you, go for it, right? I like it. I don't hate it. And I'm going to tell you, you have to understand this. There's a lot of these knives I would never, ever look at. I wouldn't even consider. I literally would despise because of the way they look. And here I am, not hating it. It's all I'm getting. It's all you're getting today. I'm not going to say I love it. I'm not saying I love it. I'm saying I don't hate it. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you I don't hate it. And that's a big step for me. And yeah, so it's 100% recommended. It's a recommended high-end knife, 100%. I think if you love the design, you love the look, go for it. Don't get it just because someone tells you to get it. Get it because you like the way it looks. You're going to enjoy carrying this. You think this is really cool, right? If they ever made a different version, just some slight changes, oh man, I'd be all over that, right? But that's just me. That's just me. You know, I'm particular like that, and that's okay. We all have our own things that we like, but we still appreciate a good knife, and this is certainly a good knife. So definitely recommend it. Hey, what are your thoughts on this knife? I'd love to hear your thoughts, your insights, your wisdom, your experience. Let me know. If you found this content fun, interesting, or worthwhile, would you please consider hitting that like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, maybe also consider hitting the subscribe button. Subscribing and liking the channel and the videos really helps me out, allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to every one of you guys out there. Appreciate you for everything you do and everything you're part of. Thank you. Also, if you haven't already, hit that notification button down below as well so you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. And a big shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you. You know I don't do this full-time, part-time. You guys are two things. You're my workout buddy. You encourage me to keep going. Even when I don't feel like keep going. Not because I don't enjoy it, but you remind me. You remind me and encourage me and excite me. So I appreciate that because of your support. Secondly, financially, because you're so generous with the memberships, you allow me to check out, do things way sooner than I ever thought I'd be able to. Check out knives, like checking out Mr. Eddie Knives. This is going to be expensive. It's going to be like a $25 shipping cost to ship these out. You know, insurance. I'm not $25 to ship them, but I have to insure it for $2,500, right, for the 3 knives. It's going to be expensive. So I'm going to, you know, it's going to take some money. If it wasn't for that, I would be giving up giveaways. I wouldn't be able to do that, right? Because it gets expensive. That's like 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks. I don't know, somewhere down. It's going to be expensive. So I appreciate you guys so much for that. Thank you. Because of your generosity, I want to do 2 things for you guys. One, I do a once-a-month members exclusive giveaway. It's better than the Budget Banger. It's usually a nicer knife. So if you're interested in that, that is definitely something I do for the channel members. The other thing is I want to make sure all new channel members have a channel sticker and a little thank you note. So if you've never received a channel sticker, a thank you note, and you're currently actively a channel member, brand new channel member, whether you were a member before, became a member again, or a member all along, I don't care. As long as you're actively currently a member, you never asked for a channel sticker, never gotten one, email me with your name and address, and I would love to send you a channel sticker and a thank you note. It's my small way to say thank you, if you would like that. Also, if you're interested, hey, how do I become a member? How do I support the channel? I would love to have you. I'd be honored. I'd be blown away. There's a link down below in the description. 3 different tiers would take you in any form, fashion, fit, way, whatever, however it works. But please know this. You do not have to be a member to be a part of this community. I am grateful for you if you just hang out, watch the videos, like the comments, whatever. Appreciate you. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. But if you do become a channel member, I'm super grateful, super humbled, and thank you. And I also will appreciate that. It does allow you to become part of that exclusive members giveaway, right? Sometimes exclusive content, early content, other things like that. So just know, it's my way to say thank you, and I appreciate you. All right, if you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.